Today, let's go ahead and reshape your haircut, give you something that's more workable. And I'll also be talking about some products when I start styling your hair that may give you the volume you need without having to use a product that's for volumizing shampoos and conditioners that I think might really be drying your hair out more than giving you volume. Okay? All right, good. So I'm putting in a detangler. It's called Healthy Hair Complex. It'll help your hair to be able to comb better. Also has some sunscreens in it that'll help against your color fadage you're probably experiencing right now. So all of that's coming from up here. It's none of your length that's coming out there.
It's going to feel light.
It's going to be lighter. But I can't think if that's what you're kind of struggling with, that it's so heavy on top, right?
It is.
So this should solve that. This is where you're going to see a little more length come off, so don't be afraid though. Okay?
All right.
All right. Good. Let it go. You don't need it. Okay, I'm going to kind of complete the layering in your hair, and then remember I talked to you about some texturizing that I may go in and lighten up some areas. I'll be doing that after I do the blunt cut.
Okay.
Do you blow dry your hair?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Do you use a nozzle when you blow dry your hair?
No.
Do you just use the regular?
I just use the regular.
Okay. You see this right here? This is metal. So when you are blow drying, if you're putting that right onto your hair, you're drying out your hair, cutting your hair.
Okay.
So if you have a nozzle, I want you to revisit using your nozzle because it won't damage the hair as much. One of the first things I'm going to put in your hair is called thermal protectant. Thermal protectant helps against heat damage or thermal styling. So you can put it on before you blow dry, put it on before you iron your hair. It just kind of helps protect against heat damage, gives it some shine, but definitely will allow even the heating elements to slide through your hair a lot easier. When I was cutting your hair, I put in a leave-in conditioner, the Healthy Hair Complex, but during styling, I'm going to be putting in something called an elixir. I'm basically going to go into your ends where you're drier, and then the length. So this is a leave-in conditioning balm, which again will help your hair to look healthier and seal those ends up for you. This is volume and hold gel. Now you're claiming that you need volume, but I think the haircut was probably half of your battle. So we're going to go through with some volume and hold gel through the strands. So I'm going in with it on the ends. I went all throughout your hair with thermal protectant. On the ends I'm using the elixir, and then I'm going in with the volume and hold gel through the strand area. Now I'm going to put one more product in. And it's something because I feel like maybe you are feeling that you don't get enough lift at your root. But I think that the cut's going to help that a lot. But blow foam. Blow foam is a root booster. So wherever you would like your hair to have a little more lift, you spray that blow foam in at the root and just bring your fingers through it. So it's a layering process. It may seem like a lot of things, but there's a little bit of each thing, you know, instead of just a whole lot of mousse everywhere. So it's kind of prescriptive as to where I want it in the strand. I think you're going to definitely be able to get more of a fuller look out of it without working so hard at it. And it's funny because when you get the longer layers, it actually kind of accentuates how long your hair is, as opposed to making it feel, you know, like short and long. But the way I blended it, it'll look very pretty all the time. A little bit about distribution. So want you to think about a shorter angle part. You've been doing the angle part,
Yeah.
but I want you to make sure it's shorter so that that goes back a little more. That's where you're going to get the lift on the hair. Okay. All right, well, I thank you for being my makeover model today. I hope that you enjoy what I've done, and I'm going to give you some of the products. I'll give you some trial sizes, some travel sizes, so you can play with those. And enjoy your hair.
Thank you.
You're welcome.